Dumelang guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Reneilwe Sehlake and you guys will be shopping with me at Decofurn for affordable furniture. Starting off with the couch section, you guys know I'm not a fan of fabric couches because of the high maintenance that they can be, but guys, I think I'm starting to change the tune because lately they've been engineering these fabrics that they can be spill proof, that they're easy and like they're as easy maintenance as leather couches, but I'm not 100% sure because I'm still a leather couch girl. Comment down below which kind of person you are. Are you a leather kind of person or are you a fabric kind of person? I fell in love with this couch with these tapered legs, basically mid-century, giving me a bit of modern feel with how the couch still looked sleek on top, but the legs gave me a mid-century vibe. It came in a 2-seater and a 3-seater. Sadly, it doesn't come in a different color but the gray one, but honestly this couch was very comfortable. I liked it. It did make me kind of consider getting a fabric couch, but I don't know, I'm still on the fence with the fact that I don't like high maintenance furniture. But let me be honest, as of late, these fabrics are durable. These fabrics can actually withstand or withhold a bit of abuse, and it comes with 3-year warranty as you've seen. So moving on to this couch, it's affordable. If you guys are looking for a suede couch, we all know that At Home are the infamous store with the suede couches, but Decofurn is kind of bringing them through and more affordable. I'm just going to show you guys a bit of coffee tables, but we'll focus on coffee tables slightly like later. And let me know, how do you feel about reclining chairs? In my opinion, they are comfortable, but the downside, I feel like they take up a lot of space in a room. So I wouldn't get a reclining chair because of how much space they consume. But I mean, if you do have the space for it and you do like them, I would say get it. It's your house at the end of the day. And Decofurn is coming through with this rustic feel, these side tables, the rattan as well. Rattan is not rustic, but anyways, now that we are looking at this coffee table, it came with a matching TV stand and I feel like it's so beautiful. However, I'm not a fan of matchy furniture. I would go for the TV stand and go for something different with the coffee table. I do like to mix and match a couple of things. You can also do that. And moving on to this leather couch, it looked beautiful. It looks similar to the couch that I have, but I feel like it has a lower back than the one that I have, and it was 19,000. And then now that since we're in the couch section, let us go check out sleeper couches, because maybe you're trying to, in my case, I have a room that I want to turn into an office but still want it to be able to accommodate people to sleep in. So a sleeper couch can also work as that. What I like about Decofurn is that their sleeper couches aren't necessarily giving sleeper couch vibes, especially these suede ones. I did love this gray one, I do not want to lie. I'm not a suede person because, like I said, I like low maintenance stuff, but I would definitely get this one. It's retailing for 3,800, and as well as a blue version of it. So you can just choose if you want a pop of color or if you want something that can be semi-neutral like a gray. I sat on it and it was comfortable. It wasn't too firm, so I did like it for the option of sleeping on it. And then moving on to the L-shaped, is it L-shaped? No, it's not L-shaped. I forgot what we call this, but you guys can see what I'm talking about. I love this oatmeal fabric couch. It retailed for less, and I feel like it's a deep couch, you know? It's not like a shallow couch. It's like very deep and it could be comfortable. I didn't give it a sit test, but it also comes with a fabric protector thing that they have going on. And since I'm showing you coffee tables, why don't we get into coffee tables and side tables? What I like about these coffee tables is that they're made out of glass. The downside, I would say the cleaning part could be daunting, but I like the fact that it doesn't take a lot of visual space. Like, it doesn't take up much eye space. Having a glass coffee table, it also has an upside of you can still see the rug that you pick, the detailing on your rug. It doesn't necessarily get covered, and also the eye space, it doesn't get consumed too much. So it can trick you into thinking there is no coffee table, there's nothing occupying that space. Meanwhile, there is something that's occupying the space. And you all know this coffee table. You can get it at Mr. Price Home, you can get it at Home. And comment down below. I'm thinking of bringing a video where I can compare prices with stores that have the same or similar kind of furniture. Comment down below if you'd be interested in that. But I just found this as a nice opportunity to also sneak in this bar cut that they had. It's not a bar cut, but it's like a bar storage slash, I don't know, it had a lot of things going on. Struggling to close that, but I just want to show you guys it as a place where you can hang your glasses, a place where you can store your wine bottles, a place where you can just put more bottles of alcohol there, and it was affordable and I liked it. I don't know if it comes in different wood tones, but I also like that little bit of a whitewash on it. Moving on to the side tables as well, you could also get these at home. It's about how much you want to pay for these things at the end of the day. Like I said, Decofurn is affordable. I believe what makes it more affordable is the fact that it's a warehouse. So maybe if you go to a warehouse to buy stuff, it's usually more affordable than if you go in a store and buy stuff. But anyways, I do like how they have a couple of things that are actually catered to everybody. So from, if you're interested in the modern stuff, you're interested in glam, if you're interested in mid-century, if you're interested in the rustic vibe, they can cater to you. When it comes to this side table, I've seen a coffee table similar to it at Mr. Price Home. Like I said, comment down below if you want me to go through a video where I compare similar or the same kind of furniture and share prices with you guys, so you guys can know if you like something, you can actually get it somewhere else for an affordable price. But anyways, moving on, I do love that black side table that I just showed you, and this one gives me a nice traveled feel, shall I say, with the texture and the pattern on top. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. And more side tables, I'm pretty much sure you guys know these ones. They are the ones that they keep recycling and bringing back. I'm guessing it's because they are an in thing, an it thing, and if everybody likes them, they're most likely going to bring them back into the rotation of their furniture, just so everybody can get them if they want them. And like I said, they cater to everybody. They had this rustic coffee table with storage at the bottom. I feel like these are more suitable for if you have a lodge or something, then these would be great for that. But I don't necessarily see it in a house unless if you can really style it very well, then sure, definitely I agree. Just checking out a few ottomans. Like I said, these stores carry the same things about pricing. You can get these footstools at Mr. Price Home as well, and I think Pep Home if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, moving on to the TV stands. With the TV stands, I've had a video where I shopped at Decofurn before and I went into great detail. Right now, I'm just showing you an overview of the TV stands that they had, because if I had to show you one at a time, honey, this video would be 1 hour long. So I'm just showing you guys, if you see something that you like or something that you've been eyeing out that is similar to something that you want, I'm just giving you a nice overview of what they have. And some of these things are similar to what Mr. Price Home could also have as well. They have mid-century, they have rustic, they have modern, they have anything catered to your style. If you are into that, I was just captured by this TV stand because I don't want to lie, it's a mechanism of how you open the cabinet that actually had me intrigued. You basically slide it to the one side and then you can put whatever you want in, and it happens on the left and the right, and the middle part is actually a drawer. I thought maybe it would have been like a cabinet that opens, but it's a drawer as well. So I was just fascinated by that part. Like I said, if you want something, I would recommend come to Decofurn, have a look at it. And this video is not sponsored. Hopefully one day it will be. Moving on to occasional chairs and bar or nook stools. The other video when I was shopping at Mr. Price Home, I did tell you guys that there's a bit of a difference between bar stools and nook stools, but it's more of the height that makes a difference. And then moving on to the occasional chairs, I'm not all about patterns. I'm a simple girl, you know? I'm a lady that likes simplicity, and I would go for maybe the brown leather or not necessarily the black one. They also had these suede occasional chairs. Some of these Mr. Price Home also has. These ones, however, gave me a bit of like an office chair vibe, shall I say. And then they had one in a Sherpa material. It's not boucle, it's Sherpa. So it's slightly more fine and less rigid coils, shall I say. And then these are the dining chairs as well that I'm just gonna slide into this section. And I don't know about this chair because it feels like if you sit for it for long, it's not gonna be as comfortable. But then yet again, you can always put a cushion on top if that's your style and that's what you like, or maybe can double up as outside furniture. Is it called outside furniture? I'm not sure. Comment down below and correct me. And then moving on to the nook stools and the bar stools. You guys have seen this before when I shopped in Decofurn. There's not much of a change or a difference. They're still rotating the same similar kind of furniture. These ones, I'll say maybe they're kind of new, but I don't know. Why am I falling in love with green suede? There's something about this olive or darker green that I'm in love with, and I don't understand why I'm in love with it. I don't like these plastic chairs could easily be uncomfortable, but that cushion that they have right there is very comfortable. I sat down on the dining chairs that look similar to it, and they were comfortable. Alright, now that I have actually dipped into a bit of dining tables, let us get into dining tables and consoles, anything dining related basically. So you guys know these tables. You can get them at Crazy Plastics, get them at Mr. Price Home, get them at Decofurn. It's about the pricing. What I like about Decofurn, however, is that they have different sizes of the table and different colors. They have it in white, they have it in black, and they have it in gray. I'm going to try and show you guys a gray one here, but I feel like on camera it came off black, but this is like a dark gray, so it's not black. But anyways, I struggled to catch the real color on camera, but I just wanted to let you guys know those are the smaller sizes and this is the bigger size of the same table. So if your space is smaller, you could go for the small one. So they cater to all sizes. If you don't have much of a dining area space, you could go for the smaller kind. And with a similar concept to those round tables, they had the rectangular one, they had the square one, but however, with the legs being wooden, that's the only difference that I would say is here from the square and rectangular tables to the round tables. So these are the dining chairs that also come in nook stool sizes. I sat on it to give it a nice comfort test, and I would give it a 10 out of 10. Very comfortable. You could sit here longer and have a nice meal, probably work from the chair, but I don't think extra hours would be comfortable. But just to sit on it and have a meal, very comfortable. And moving on to these consoles or side table, not side tables, consoles or entryway tables that you could have. You could add a bit of like an entryway table that has storage like this one, or you could make this your beauty table, if that's a thing, or you could also make it your office table. This is not a console, but however, it's like a sideboard or a side storage unit thing. Losing track of mind. I'm not even making sense no more. Anyways, moving on to these dining tables. If you're into that traditional feel, they do cater to that. If they have recliners, surely they're gonna cater to the traditional feel, the wooden table, the dark wood, the slightly lighter wood, but it's still like a rich stain on the wood. And I already showed you these rectangular tables, just want to show you how much they cost. And they have these trays that are similar to the ones at Mr. Price Home, but these ones I feel like they're more affordable and they come in sets. And then they also have that nice traditional table in square shape. And one thing about Decofurn, they will give you a variety of the same thing. In case you don't like a dark wood, they'll give you a light wood, they'll give it to you in black, they'll give it to you in white. So they give you variety, so you don't have that excuse of, oh, I would like this in white and then not get it. They will give you the color or the shade of wood that you would like. And in my opinion, I feel like these tables are very affordable. Like, how is this big dining table 1,000 and some, like less than 2,000? This one is like 5,000, 5.4, and I feel like they're still in the affordable range, because if you go to other stores for the same size table, it's gonna be something different. So guys, giving this a moment, there's something about these green suede chairs with these like glass dining table with these very sexy legs, like irregular shaped legs, like triangular shape kind of legs. It looks beautiful. Here's the same table but with different color chairs. It's not giving the same vibe as the green was giving. Why am I in love with green suede chairs? That's one thing about growing and evolving. Your style changes sometimes, your tastes also change, you know. So old me wouldn't think suede is nice or suede is beautiful. I would give it an eye roll, but this me is giving it a thumbs up. So comment down below, what's one thing that you never thought you'd like but you like now? So more console tables and more storage, just showing you guys more or less the price range that you're looking at. And this is a rustic kind and it's in black, so it's kind of like modern rustic in a way. So I'm also gonna show you guys the round glass tables that they have. I always recommend, if you have a small space, go for glass, because it doesn't take up a lot of eye space. It can still make your space feel like you have more room and it's not cluttered or it's not filled with furniture. And then another thing that is, I would say, go to Decofurn for is the office and storage stuff that they have. They have a lot of office desks, office chairs. You can go here and they're very affordable. I'm not going into great detail, great depth about this. Comment down below if you want me to simply go to Decofurn just so I can show you guys the office stuff that they actually cater to you and you could buy from them. But I'm just basically giving a good run around the whole office section, just so you can just see the pricing and what they have. See if you're interested in any shape or size table that they have, if you're interested in any storage, open storage or closed storage systems that they have. But mostly here it's the open storage, so I'm not going to great depth or to show you each and every single table, how much it costs or the detail of the table. I'm just standing afar and showing you guys an idea and a concept if you're looking for an office table, or if you're looking for an office chair, or if you're looking for storage, what they have at Decofurn. So on to the open shelving that I was telling you guys about. You could get this at Mr. Price Home. You can get it at home as well. It's about pricing and how much you want to pay. Of course, I think Decofurn is more affordable. If you look at the prices, they don't go above 2,000, these open shelving. And what I like is they have this desk that is connected to open shelving as well, so it's like a 2-in-1, and it retails for 1,200 if I'm not mistaken. This is the desk I was talking about. Yes, it's 1,200. And I mean, you have the desk function and then you have the storage function. They also have this glass one, which I like because it doesn't take up a lot of eye space, and I would get it as well. And then onto the lighting section. Decofurn has affordable lighting. I will give them that. However, they don't have as much variety as other stores might have. For example, Mr. Price Home has a lot of lighting options. With Decofurn, I feel like most of these, they're not new. They've had them since last year and the previous year. So it's nothing new. It's more of, if you actually like it, you could still go to the store and find it. But they don't have much of a great selection, but I will give them props at the fact that their lighting is affordable, and lighting can get a bit expensive, can be a bit pricey. And some of these lights that I'm showing you now, I've seen at Leroy Merlin, and obviously Leroy Merlin, some of the things can be slightly pricey. So if you've seen this at Leroy Merlin and you like it, Decofurn most likely has it with a slightly more affordable price tag on it. So if you have seen my other Decofurn shop with me video and you're watching this one as well, you know that you've seen this before. You're probably like, I've seen this before. Where have I seen it? You've seen it on the other Decofurn shop with me video if you've watched it before, because some of these, they are not new. They've been here before, and a few of I'll give it to them, a few of the items were new. All right, now that we are done with the lighting section, here's a bonus part of this video. I'm going to take you guys to the clearance center of Decofurn. This is where you can get some of the furniture for less or affordable. I know you're asking yourself, what am I even going to do with a broken mirror? But it's more than just broken mirrors. They have other couches, and obviously they have a few faults, maybe a dent, maybe a crack, maybe a stain on them. But I feel it's worth coming up here to have a look at certain things, because you could get it for more affordable. If you guys saw something in the video that you liked and you see it up here while I'm showing you guys the clearance center, like these scallop chairs, they retail for different prices and less. So maybe it's because there is a missing piece to the item, or maybe it's because there's a stain on the item, or maybe it's because there's a baby crying. I hope you guys can't hear that, but anyways, it's because of a few minor things. Some things I feel like it's worth coming up here and getting it if it doesn't affect the quality of the product, as opposed to saying a chair. If you can still sit on it and it's safe and it's just more of a little scuff on the legs, then it's worth it, in my opinion, on coming to a clearance center and getting it. This table had a few scratches on top, but they weren't bad. Like, look at that, it's not that bad. And I feel you could clean it up, or you could find a way to repaint the top if you want, and you can get this table for less. Like I said, it's just, you gotta look at things that you're willing to deal with, things that you're not willing to deal with. Some things I did look at and I felt like, you know what, the way they reduce the price, it's worth it if you buy the like what's not broken and what's brand new and in good condition. Because I mean, with what you have to deal with what is the, like, ooh, child. Instead of having to deal with the fault that is on that piece, you could get it for pay the full price and get the real quality. And there are some items that I felt like, you know what, even if you got it on the clearance side, you could always find a way to, it's like a quick fix. As you can see, there are dining tables in here, there are chairs in here, but if it does not affect like much of the quality, you at the end of the day, you know what can you put up with, what can you not put up with. And there's some things that I looked at and I was like, you know what, all you're paying for here is just a frame. The whole thing should be scrapped. Like these trays as well, the glass was broken, but you can always remove the mirror part of it out, and you can just put in maybe a board or wood on it, or you can just simply go to Builder's Warehouse and get a mirror that will fit it and then glue it back down, and you can have a full tray. So it's just about if you are that creative person, or you can always find a way or means to make it better. Like this console table, there was a missing handle on it, so if that doesn't bother you, get the missing handle. And then you get these ones that are scraps. Obviously I'll call them scraps because it'll take somebody that likes to flip furniture to come here and get these just so they can upcycle it. But I would also upcycle it because I feel like something that's charged as 100 rands, if you look at the original price, it was probably retailing for like 1,000 something or 2,000 something. And I'll be honest guys, in my next video I actually bought one of these broken down pieces that were retailing for less, and I tried to upcycle it and fix it. Comment down below if you cannot wait for me to upload that. And yes, that was a laugh of, you know, trust the process kind of laugh, you know, my trust the process. But yeah, they had dining chairs, they had tables, they had anything. So I wouldn't rule off the clearance section of Decofurn. I'd go there. Yes, some of them they're really badly beat up, but some of them it's something cosmetic that you can fix. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below. I'll see you in my next video guys. Bye.